All right, we are live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back into Gearhaulics. Look at this stellar crew that I have for me for my second ever live stream here. We've got Jared, aka Snackbox from Outside Comfort Zone. Crow, what's up? Crow from As Crow Flies Hiking. We've got Jason Huck from Huck Outdoors, and then Calman, aka Ghost Mule from his channel, Everyday Backpacker. And I almost just spoiled one of the questions, but anyway, welcome in tonight, guys. We're gonna mix it up. We're gonna have some fun tonight. Are you guys ready for tonight? All the co-hosts here. How you feeling? Are you good? Are your brain sharp? Do you have a lot of backpacking knowledge?
No, never. I may make everything up.
First time.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Who do we got in the chat so far here? Oh, we got Senior Hiker 77. What's up, John? Good to see you. We've got Melissa, the Unlikely Hiker. Awesome. And as always, we've got Jerry, big time supporter of the channel. What's going on, Jerry, from Tangent Trails?
Hey, Jerry.
And we also have a celebrity here. We got Ben McMillan. What's going on, Ben? Over at Hilltop Hacks.
What's up, Ben?
All right, so I'm going to do a little bit more of the talking here up front and then hopefully just shut up for the rest of the episode here. But first ever trivia on the channel tonight. And what we're going to do is we're going to split it up into a couple of different rounds. I'm going to grill my co-hosts here first to see what their knowledge is like and give them the ultimate bragging rights all over YouTube. It's not just on this stream tonight. It's going to be all over YouTube as far as the king of the backpacking trivia. And then we're going to take a little bit of a break, give you guys a chance to light up the comments, ask any questions that you want. You can do it right now or whenever you'd like. We'll take a break in between, answer some questions, get to some comments, and then we're going to round out the show with a final trivia just for the guests, and it's going to be for a giveaway. I mentioned that I had a giveaway. Might as well know what you're playing for right now. This is going to be more for either the photographers, the cinephiles that are out there. I've got here a freebie, brand new. This is from a company called Ulanzi. I don't know if you can even see it right there, but
nice.
Just a shorty stick here. It's a mini tripod with a ball head mount. I got it out of the box here too. Kind of show you. This one doesn't extend, but is definitely very sturdy. I like the ball head mount here too. It's got a quick release so that you can just go quickly from like more of a landscape mode to a portrait mode. So this is going to be up for grabs for whoever wins the guest trivia. And no, Crow, you can't join, and Backpacker Bob can't join either for that one. So you guys are banned from joining that second portion.
Called the Shorty. Was it named after Snackbox?
Snackbox, what do you got to say about that?
I think Ghost Meal's going to look real funny picking up his teeth with broken fingers. That's what I think.
Oh no! Oh, gosh.
All right, and Melissa here saying too, I love my Alonzi stuff. Yeah, I really enjoy the stuff. They're kind of like a third party. I'm not sure if it's a Chinese brand or what, but it's very durable. I can definitely speak to it. I've been kind of repping it out to everybody that I can, but definitely some great stuff. So let me just log in here. Sorry, I'm not a little bit more prepared. I should have everything prepared, but this is kind of how it goes sometimes. Let me pull up the co-host trivia. So let's just jump right in here. What do you guys say? You guys ready? Did you do any stretches? Did you do any mental stretches before this one? I've got a pick. I kind of have a favorite here, but I don't know who's going to actually take this one. What do you think? What are you guys feeling? Who's feeling confident?
My money's on the professor.
Yeah, definitely professors.
I don't know, guys.
I don't know. He's not a professor anymore. So
yeah.
I don't know if it's like a skill that you just lose.
Yeah, I pivoted a little bit and they made me turn my PhD back in.
Ouch.
It's harsh.
So you can't do surgeries anymore?
Oh, the number of times that I've panicked on airplanes hoping they don't ask for a doctor,
Not that kind of doctor.
Yeah.
Form lobotomies.
All right, what do you say? Let's get this one going here. I think I have it mostly queued up. What I'm going to do here, and this is also just as a quick heads up for anybody who's going to plan on taking the second round for the guests. This is going to give you kind of like a good idea. It's going to be 10 questions. It's going to be a mix of both true, false, and most of them are multiple choice. And then the last two questions 9 and 10, are going to be worth double points. So if you're kind of lagging behind a little bit here, you're going to have a chance sort of at the end to make it up and see if you can be victorious here. All right,
I thought it was all essay. I'd already written out my essay, so I'm not prepared.
Not free form. That's Snackbox's quiz. That's gonna be in his next live stream. It's not gonna be in this one.
But you're supposed to use the 2-point pencil instead of crayon, Crow.
Dang.
I'm outsourcing all of this to ChatGPT.
All right, so we're gonna get this one going. Let me show the link here, and this is gonna be the same for both the co-host trivia and then the guest trivia. So I'm gonna ask the co-host right now to go to this link right here. It's kahoot.it. It's gonna ask you for a game pin, so it's gonna be a 6-number numerical string, and I just DM that to you guys here, and I'll wait for you guys to kind of get in here. Wait for all 4 to be in. Huck is number 1. Got in first. That's Snackbox.
Typing.
How do I get like a little tiger as my guy?
Wait, what?
Okay.
What am I
I think
doing?
you can actually choose it. There was an option
I've got like
on there.
a tiger
where
with
you
a
can
pie on
change
his head.
Somehow I feel like Snackbox is behind that.
Could
I've
be
got-
good luck.
I went for the Royal Moose.
I like Ghost Mule. He's got the burger. And we're waiting on Crow. Crow's the last one in here.
Well, I'm technically unsavvy. Am I downloading this app? What am I doing?
No, you could just go to it in a web browser on your phone.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It
Oh,
always
is it?
asks you to download it, but you don't have to download it. Still have a little bit of choice.
Crow sounded an awful lot like Congress when they were asking questions about TikTok. Now, how much is a TikTok? What a TikTok
Interweb
cost?
is a series of tubes.
I got a clock that does that TikTok stuff.
That's strike
What's
one,
the
Crow.
status, Crow?
You're
What's the
better than that.
status?
Dude, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm accepting all cookies right now.
That's a good policy in general. Always accept the cookies.
I accept cookies, mostly from people in a van underneath a bridge, but
Hey,
that never went well for me.
I'm not dumb.
Does it make you walk funny after you eat them?
I don't know what. Man, you wait. What do I do? I hit play.
You go to your browser, type in kahoot.it, and then it's going to
Okay.
open up a page. And then when that page opens, you're going to type in that number that Dave sent
Oh,
you.
I see. The game pin.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
For a minute, I thought I was on some sort of OnlyFans page.
That's from what you were visiting before. That's just your history.
Yeah, that was on my last browser setting.
You're about to see a lot more Fireball than you ever want.
I charge by the pound.
All right, it says enter. Nickname. I got to give a nickname.
I would personally go with Crow, but you
Yeah,
can do
that
whatever you
would be
want.
good.
No, that's too obvious. I
Crow
don't want to go
only.
with Crow.
Oh, yeah.
AKA
You're not a
Bob.
spy here. You're trying to win and get a prize.
Okay.
All right,
Am I
there we
in?
go.
I'm in.
Yeah, you're
okay.
in. All right,
Nice.
so I just locked it in. I'm sharing the screen. Here we go. Huck's number 1. Crow with the Crow. He actually choose the avatar. So I think you actually know what you're doing. You're just kind of messing with us.
I don't. My Crow looks like he's on meth.
All right, let's get it going. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Let's start it up.
Let's do it.
Get ready.
Question number 1 here.
It says loading. Oh, there it goes.
How is this pack liner spelled?
Jesus, I don't
And you should have all the answers right there in your browser on your phone too. Is it either Nilofume, Niloflume, Niofume, or
Oh.
Nioflume?
Crud. I think I spelled it wrong in my last video too.
Did anybody get that one right? No. It is Nilofume. A lot of people add in the extra L in there, but it is
Yeah.
Nilofume. All right, guys, not starting off on a great foot here,
Not good.
but let's get over to the second question here. Scoreboard real quick. Huck is still number 1, even though there's no score. But here we go.
Oh, gonna be there.
Question 2. What is the weight of a Tokes 550 milliliter with the lid, not the bag, just the lid? Is it 2.5 ounces, 2.6, 2.7, or 3.1?
Goodness
I
gracious.
think I'm off by an ounce.
Guys, this is called Gearhaulics, by the way. So
You got the wrong.
you got to know your gear. Although if I got this question, I'd probably get it wrong too. There it is. Everybody's locked in. And looks like a couple people got this one right. It is 2.6. So let's head over to the scoreboard again.
I was 2.7. Isn't that close enough for?
You got me by
for-
just a few seconds.
Huck.
I like how these.
You got to get it right.
Computers.
Yeah, this is also, I guess, time sensitive here. So Snackbox got it in like just a hair before Huck did.
Wow.
So you got to be on that trigger finger.
cheating.
Trigger finger's
like
got to be quick.
Scamming drugs.
These are the hardest questions I've ever seen. Dave's next question is
Yeah.
going to be something like, "What's the name of the person who sewed together this Osprey pack?"
What's the count of-
I don't know. And how do you spell their middle
Wait until
name?
9 and 10. Wait until
No.
9 and 10. That's all I
Oh,
gotta say.
no.
I thought it was like, what's the capital of Alabama? I thought that's what I was going to get. I didn't know I was going to look so bad.
What's the
I had to avoid that. I was thinking of some California stuff, but I was like, Huck's got that one. Anyway, let's go to the next one here. Question 3: True or false? 3FUO Gear now offers seam sealing for their tents. Is that true or is that false?
Yes.
Oh, everybody
goodness.
locked in real quick on that one. Split. It was split. True
Well,
and
now we know
false. The
there's-
correct answer is true. A little bit more on the backstory on that one, real quick. It's only, I think you can only get it not on AliExpress, any like Amazon or anything like that, but they do offer it on their 3FUO Gear website. So it is now an option. I think it's about $35, but they do offer it. Let's see what the scoreboard is looking like. Oh, Ghost Mule moves up.
Oh,
Hey,
Snackbox got
Usher.
another one.
Point on that. Do they come to your house and do it? Do they travel overseas to do it at your house when they seam seal it?
They do
I guess not.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
okay.
might have to kick up the overall price by about $1,000.
Okay.
I'd love it if you got a knock on the door and somebody showed up with a little bit of like,
I'm here. I got my seam seal. Yeah.
Dave, with these questions, you're gonna have to change the name of this to Gear Addicts.
Gear crack addicts. All right, here we go. Next one up. Question 4: Which item can you bring on your checked bag for a flight? Is it battery bank, trekking poles, bear spray, or a lighter?
Oh my
Ooh,
gosh.
everybody's locked in here. Only one person
Oh.
got it right. Who's smiling here?
Interesting.
Okay, it's Ghost Mule. I can already tell.
I answered this 1,000 times at the store.
There you go. And I was actually thinking about doing it in reverse there too, and going like, which ones can you put on your check bag and not, or on your personal bag and not the other way around?
Do I need
Ghost
to just
Mule
leave,
moves
leave
up.
now? Do I just
What?
leave now?
You're
You got this, man. We're still only about halfway, so you still got a good shot.
all down
I
to
need
Ghost
to get
Mule
off a
moves up.
0.
There you go. Yeah. Check bag is a little bit different. There's actually a lot of stuff that you
Yeah.
can't bring. Actually, Crow, you should be a little bit embarrassed on this one because you were kind of like an inspiration for this one. He's got a great video that describes like what you can carry with you, either on your check bag or just your personal carry-on. So
I'm gonna.
But I didn't know what I didn't know what I was talking about. I was just guessing in my
I
video.
provided the reference.
According
for
to the-
Bear Spray.
The TSA website says that is not the case.
yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
fact
I was gonna
checking.
say,
It
because I
Battery
checked my
banks
battery
are-
bank. I checked my battery bank and it works. So I don't know.
What,
Yeah, actually,
what are you
you're not-
referring to, Snackbox?
So two things. One is you're not supposed to check a battery bank. You're supposed to have that on your check
Carry-on.
bag because
Right.
it's lithium ion and they don't want it below catching fire. If it's going to
Yeah.
catch fire, they need to know. And two, according to
Right.
TSA, trekking poles are not allowed in the cabin. They are only allowed in checked bags.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the question. The question was for your check bag, not the carry-on.
Yeah, that's where I
What
messed
was
up.
allowed in the
Air
check
spray is
bag?
allowed in the cabin?
No.
No,
Not
no.
allowed at all.
The
Just
question
for your
was for
check
check.
bag.
Yeah,
Poles
you're
are allowed in the
you're
chat.
checked in.
Yeah. Trekking
So not
poles are
carry-on.
allowed for your check bag, but not your carry-on.
This
You want
is
to take
great.
out your lithium ion batteries and put it
It's a
on
trick
your
question.
carry-on.
It was,
because
a,
they don't
it
want
was
it
a bit
below.
of a trick question. It was a little.
Yeah.
Dave, I will. I'm flying to your house.
I guess
tonight.
I'm a bad host on that one.
I'm gonna bear spray you first, hit you with a trekking pole, and then
You
rig
had
up
it, you
some
just had
sort
it in
of
reverse.
Bear spray's not that bad. Trust me.
yeah.
I was able to sneak on my Isopro can one time in my check bag. That's a big no-no, but
Nice.
Anyway, I'm going to keep on rolling here.
Let's go.
Question 5. How much water should you carry per day in the desert, the warmer days, according to the NPS? So not during wintertime when it's hotter out. Is it a gallon, 2 gallons, 2 liters, or 3 liters per day? What's the recommended dosage?
Oh,
and I think
Lord.
Jerry should get this one from Texas there.
Oh,
Everybody's
goodness.
locked in. It is a gallon, at least a gallon per
Yes.
day, which is kind of crazy. I knew Huck was going to get that one too.
Just from
here in the
Joshua Tree.
Let's check out the scoreboard. And Snackbox comes and takes the lead again. Wow. This is crazy.
Bro.
Just wait until the next question. I'm going to fall back behind because the question's going to be like, which one are you not allowed to do in Yosemite?
Quadruple negative.
It's going to be like, we're counting it up. And what's the.
I'm gonna see if I can get a zero the rest of the time.
Then. Instead of the 30-second time limit for
Bro,
Snackbox,
maybe
I'll push
if
it
Bob
out.
showed up, he could do better then. I don't.
I think Bob's hacked it. I think I've gotten most of these right. I think Bob's hacked me somewhere. Where is this guy?
That guy angry.
Look, even John's calling you out here. Come on, Crow.
He knows I can't do this stuff. I was never good at tests.
Going pulling for you. All right, next one up here. Which question? We don't even know. Question 6. Which national park is a bear can not required? It might not be throughout the entire year, but which park
I hit the
is a
wrong
bear
button.
can not required? Is it Yosemite, Rocky Mountain, Grand Teton, or Acadia?
Probably.
3 answers in. We're waiting on one more. All right, locked
Oh,
in.
Lord.
And the right answer is Acadia. I don't know who put Yosemite in there.
I hit the wrong button.
Yosemite's one of the hot zones. Check out that
Here's
scoreboard.
interesting trivia though for you. What
There
2
we go.
national parks are you not allowed to use bear canisters in?
That's a good one.
Really?
That is.
Glacier and Yellowstone,
Glacier, wow.
because they
And
have
Yellowstone.
designated sites with crossbars. and
Ah,
you have to use those. They don't trust the any because of grizzlies. So you can't do your own bear bag. You have to use their poles. And
I got to tell you, I've used
That's
bear
cool.
canisters a ton, and try as I might, I've never been able to fit a bear into one. So I don't know what the use is.
Really?
I'm actually starting to doubt myself on Glacier, but I know for a fact in Yellowstone you're not allowed to use bear kegs.
You really have to sneak up behind the mother bears and grab the cubs to fit one in there.
Yeah.
Snack box.
Yeah, you kind of got to grab them by the scruff of the neck and shove, and then they just
Yeah.
they do not like it.
Yeah. Or go to that Build-A-Bear place.
that's a good.
I went to Build-A-Bear and
All
I
right.
put some bear spray and a trekking pole in it and battery
Mailed
bank.
it across the
Lather
country.
yourself up with some honey.
All right, fellas, move right along. Question 7.
Oh.
Which through hike is the longest? Is the PCT, the AT, and this is kind of weird here, but the yellow is the CDT and the green is the GDT. I know they kind of look similar, but which one is the longest? Everybody's locked in. Everybody's right.
Hey,
The correct answer is the CDT. I actually didn't know that until I had to look it up. I think a lot of people think it might be the PCT. I don't know. I thought it was the PCT, but it is the CDT. I think CDT is somewhere around 3,100 miles.
the
The
Discovery
PCT
Channel
is around
now.
2,600. Then the AT is like 2,100, something like that.
Isn't the Discovery Channel the Discovery?
yeah, they're great.
Channel?
That's going to be the biggest.
Yeah.
Goes around the whole country.
Is it the American Perimeter Trail?
American Discovery Trail. The Perimeter Trail is still on. It's not officially recognized just yet. That's what Rue is
Okay.
working on. But then there's the Discovery Trail, and even the Ice Age Trail, I think, is like 4,500 miles, something like that. Or there's some other one that goes basically from North Dakota all the way to upstate New York, and it's a doozy.
Wow.
And then the shortest one is actually the GDT for all the Canadian viewers here. And that one's only about 700-ish miles. So that one was actually the shortest. All right, next one up, question 8, almost there. This is worth double the points. What's the most common way to identify a poisonous snake? And I know Huck's got an antidote for this one, but is it the eyes, the length, the color, or the speed? Oh, man, everybody locked in right away on that one.
Mine's not working. Dadgummit.
Bro, did you get bounced? Everybody was locked in already,
also-
but there's only 3.
Point of order.
yeah.
Snakes are not poisonous; they're venomous.
Yes,
That is a good point. Yeah. So
I have.
the one thing that I wanted to mention on this one was that it's not for everything. This is just in general, right? So a good example would be the coral snake, which has more of a round head in America, and it has the round eyes as well. So it doesn't have more of that triangular head, but it's still poisonous. But I think a general rule of thumb, you can kind of look at that. But I know Huck has a recent exposure story that he would like to share on this one.
I did not get close enough that I looked at its eyes. I ran as fast as I could away after that thing struck at me.
How? Yeah, was that right at your left foot? I couldn't see from the video.
So what I was doing, I set up the camera, then I was walking back to my buddy Matt, and as I was coming back, it was right by my left foot, and I jumped so darn quick, and I just saw something out of the corner of my eye like strike out, and from there that's when I jumped and ran off, and there's a lot of beeps afterwards. Once you see the whole video, it's censored. It'll be censored quite a bit.
I like to still would have peed.
That's amazing. You got it on camera too.
I think it was 2020. I ran into like probably close to 6 or 7 rattlesnakes on different trails. So it's going to be a good year for me. Starting off quick.
Crow's back.
Crazy.
Am I back?
I think so.
I don't see a question.
Just
have the scoreboard up right now. Huck is on fire, apparently. This is like NBA Jam rules here. He got 4 in a row. He is on a 4-question streak. Just a reminder, too, as we're concluding the co-host trivia section here, put any questions that you got here in the stream, and we will answer them after these guys are finished with their round. Question 9, let's get it. Double points. If you run into poison ivy or stinging nettle, you can use this plant to treat it. There's no way I would get this one, but yeah, chicory, pokeweed, jewelweed, or the broadleaf plantain.
I was looking for a different one.
Wow, Mosey got it right. It is jewelweed. It is in fact jewelweed. I think the one for like mosquito bites is the broadleaf plantain, and I wish I had that one pulled up, but don't have that one. And I think pokeweed is actually poisonous, so you want to stay away from that one. Let's take a look at the scoreboard.
How much THC is in pokeweed?
As much as you put in it.
I don't know. Snack box.
You'll just start seeing Pokemons if you start smoking pokeweed.
Stinging nettle is also edible part of the year.
Yeah,
you can make a tea out of it, apparently.
Ooh,
I think that is it. Was that the last one there? I think
we got one more.
I think snack box got. Oh no, question 10. Here we go. Double points. What is Sawyer's impact on clean water? If you get this one, you're amazing. 60 charities, 20 countries, 10 million lives, 80 nonprofits, 30 countries, 15 million lives, 100 charities, 50 countries, 20 million lives, and then 140 nonprofits, 80 countries, and 25 million lives is the right answer. Did everybody guess on that video? One?
I watched Dan's video. I knew that was the only one I knew.
Was that was Crow?
Hey!
Got that one? Here we go. Here's the podium. Got Ghost Mule coming in 3rd. Huck is number 1. Is actually number 2.
I still think he cheated.
And Snagbox, the professor, gets it here. Number 1, ultimate bragging rights. There you go, with 76-73 total score. Pretty good. I think you had him by about 1,000 points too. So that is quite impressive. Congratulations, Jared. That is no small feat.
Awesome, good guys.
Very good.
Oh, there's a question in the chat.
What do you got, Huck?
See the chat.
From Jennifer.
The last one here.
Well, there was one. There's 2. One was
first she asked, what parts of a dandelion are edible?
None for me.
Yeah, not for me either. Maybe for Don there, Huck, but not for me.
Yeah,
the flower part, right?
I think so.
You can eat the whole thing.
I believe it is the flower head.
After you put it in some honey mustard, you put it in a honey mustard sauce, and then you can eat the flower.
Anything deep fried tastes pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes. How many times does the elevation gain of the Colorado Trail summit Mount Everest? Does it?
Yeah, I think
that's Jared right there.
It's something like 89,000 feet of elevation gain over the course of the 500 miles. And so that would be 3 would be my guess. But Jennifer, you'll have to You'll have to tell me. I should maybe know this though. I didn't mean to kill the
If you know,
conversation.
just hit up
Yeah.
the chat on that one. All right, so that was a fun round one. If there are any other questions, we'll save a couple extra minutes here before we kick it over to the guest trivia.
Oh, 4 times. 4 times, she says.
Wow.
4 times, she said. There you go. Pretty impressive. Jared, you should know that one. Should be ashamed.
I really should. It's gonna be a long day at work tomorrow.
And then John goes, his wife eats roots. That works, man. If you know, like I'm horrible at that. I think that's probably my worst skill when I'm in the backcountry is like knowing what you can actually eat and what you can't, and what is poisonous, what can actually hurt you, and what can't. I think Jared's brother Champ has a pretty extensive knowledge in that arena, but I'm pretty bad at that.
You can eat any mushrooms, right? It doesn't matter as long as it's not purple.
Only once.
Any mushrooms? One time.
Everything's
Okay.
edible once.
All right. Let's see. I'm just gonna queue up the guest trivia real quick. But last chance. Any other questions? Hit up the chat for the last couple of minutos here.
Melissa mentions that it's ramp season, so Crow, you need to get your BMX ready because you and Ghost Meal need to take a couple of bikes off some sweet jumps.
Hey man, I can get some air on my Huffy.
I would legitimately pay cash money to watch you ride a bicycle off a ramp.
That'd be.
I got like
That'd be
two
worth it.
cinder blocks, and a plywood board. I can get some sweet air,
Only
like Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, that sounds like a good way to. Well, I mean, that's the homemade vasectomy route right there. DIY.
Nutbuster 4000.
All right, let's just kick it off then. We'll go into the second round here, and this is going to basically just be driving for the guests that are here. Again, what's up for grabs here? We've got new Lonzi, sort of like a selfie stick. I definitely recommend this. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody here either owns a selfie stick or actively uses one. I definitely use one all the time. But this is the Lonzi selfie stick. It also actually like unscrews here too. It's got a thread right here for your DSLR camera, any other kind of adapter. Kind of comes apart. You can screw it in off to the side here too. Pretty useful tool if you like to take shots when you're out in the backcountry. All right, a couple other things on this one too for the guests. The first of which is because YouTube kind of stinks and you can't direct message people. What I'm going to ask you guys to do, if you're joining in on this trivia, when I ask you for that username that Crow is kind of struggling with, put in the username for your Instagram handle. And this is if you have an Instagram. If you have an Instagram handle, put in your handle name for your Instagram. That way I can confirm who I'm talking to for the winner. Now, if you win the trivia, you're going to just end up hitting me up. I'll let you know later on towards the end of the cast here who to hit up. If you're following me on Instagram, just hit me up on Instagram. I'll put it up on screen later. Now, if you don't have an Instagram, you could still play. When I ask you for the username, put in your username handle for your YouTube account. And then you're going to have to put in a comment on like down below and tell me what your email address is so I can reach out to you and get your details on where to send the prize for that. All right. Sound good? Doesn't sound like it's super confusing, but, again, YouTube kind of stinks. It doesn't allow you to direct message people anymore. So you kind of have to go through these back alley channels to get somebody to win.
Clandestine.
We had so back when I was a professor, we had a similar platform to Kahoot that we used, and I'd have to tell students to actually use their own name because the first time I did it, I had to email the entire class to ask who sexy chocolate bear 69 was because he was for Yahoo.
Oh no!
Yeah, and that was the least questionable one that I had. I had like 4 of them like that. That was like I don't need to know this much about your life. Yep.
I had something similar at a big conference, IT conference, and Didn't realize by putting my nickname up there as Incredible Huck, it would be spread across the whole thing. So when it came to the top three, I was in the top three, and everybody's wondering, like John Smith, Malcolm something or other. And then there's Incredible Huck.
What do you call him?
That's awesome. All right. We have, I think it's about 13 people who are watching right now, but everybody else who's in the chat, join in here too. I'm going to try to post a link here for the guest chat, but let's get this one going. See if that one works for you. If not, again, go to kahoot.it. I'm actually going to post this up here too. But if this link doesn't work for you, go to kahoot.it. And then we're going to post in the game pin here into the chat as well. $2931. So this is the game pin as well. Show that on screen too. So again, it's kahoot.it. And this is limited as well to the first 10 people. I don't even know if we're going to get 10. We'll see. We got about 4 people in here right now. One of them is saying Backpacker Bob, so I don't know. I don't know.
I'll get out. I'll get out.
I'm pretty sure that was Ben, but I'm seeing Backpacker Bob. All right, let me throw it back up on screen again. If you're just joining, here's the link that you can follow.
Dave,
If not, put in kahoot.it and then put in the game pin. Go
Dave,
ahead, Ghostmeal.
Dave, we don't have to be logged into it for this round, right?
No,
Okay.
This is just for the guests for the Ulanzi tripod.
I'm trying to keep up with chats on my phone, and I can't do both.
Oh, dude, this is brutal. Trying to host it, going back and forth between the different tabs and everything. Like,
I have a
it's
hard
crazy.
time looking at comments when I'm hosting. I can't imagine.
You're doing a good job, Dave. I don't know how you're multitasking all that. That's really
I
good.
appreciate it. Yeah, I'm on a trackpad too. I don't even have enough ports in my laptop to run a mouse at the present moment. So I'm here on a trackpad, just going crazy.
Oh.
All right, I think what I'm going to do is
Somebody's saying there's nowhere to put in the pin.
Again,
I don't know. You don't need a pin, right?
Yeah, if you follow the link, Melissa.
If you take the link, you don't. Yeah, you don't need a pin if you follow the link.
Yeah, it's
if you follow the link, you shouldn't need the pin. Otherwise, you can just go to kahoot.it and then it'll ask you for a pin. But I saw Melissa in there, so you're in, Melissa. She was the one who was asking.
In like Flynn, Melissa.
All right, cool. Let's lock these guys in then.
Winner.
I'm going to close it off right now. So it is officially closed off. We got about 5 different entries into this one here. So let's share my screen again.
Is Jennifer in the room? She said that yes. You're in, Jennifer. Mama in the Mountains. That's you. Reclaiming Ruth is here. Hey, that's cool.
Yeah.
She's a Colorado trail hiker.
Let's get it going here. Let's start it up. Question 1 of the guest trivia. Now, this is questions that were entered by our co-hosts here. Which state is the only state in the country that does not have a national park or national monument? Is it New Jersey, where I hail from, Idaho, Kansas, or Delaware? And co-host, feel free. You can jump in too here. Let me get your thoughts.
I thought it was Mississippi, but okay.
I was going to put in like Rhode Island or something too.
Delaware.
The Natchez Trace in Mississippi, I think, is a national monument.
Oh, that's right. You're right. It does. Yeah. It follows over into Alabama, a little corner. Yeah.
Well,
it is, in fact, Delaware. Everybody got it right on that one who entered. So everybody on top of the leaderboard there. I think Backpacker Bob split, so Crow kicked him out.
Yeah, I did. I grabbed his phone. He's calling from a cell in the county jail, so.
I thought he was in a dumpster.
I thought he was in a dumpster too. What happened?
Yeah. I think Sasquatch picked him up.
Probably hanging out with Chad right now.
Good old
All
Chad.
right, here we go. Let's go on to question number 2. Where did Dave get his trail name of Fireball? We got Dwight Schrute up here.
Nice.
The
I
Channel
like the gift.
Islands? Is it Great Smoky Mountains? Is it in an overnighter with Huck? Or was it at Burning Man?
Burning Man, ooh.
Burning Man.
I'd like to hear the
It was
story from Burning Man, if
I
that's
wanna-
right.
Yeah, I'd
It
like to
was.
hear that as well.
Everybody locked in here. And it is the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. That was, I
Nice.
actually got it from my man Jared over here. He was the one who shot the fireball my way. We'll explain that story. I keep saying we're going to explain that story. We should just do an entire stream on that. Just like, how did you get your trail name? I think that would be a good one too.
I thought Taco
But it
Bell was.
That's a different kind of fireball.
That's the fire. That's the fire ring.
Anybody else hear that Bigfoot screaming in the background? It's just Dave.
All right, here's the scoreboard here. Melissa takes the lead here. I don't know if she had the lead. I don't even remember, but she's at the top of the scoreboard here. Looking good. Let's keep it rolling here for question number 3. What state is Everyday Backpacker based out of? Where does he hail from? Is it Wyoming, Alaska, Montana, or North Dakota?
That's Ohio, man. Ohio.
That was old Calvin.
That's old. That's pre Everyday Backpacker.
We don't talk about those. Those were dark times.
Got to reach deep on your trivia here, trivia skills, and everybody's locked in. It is Montana.
Yeah.
I tried to put out other states that were somewhere in the vicinity of you there to kind of throw people off a little bit there, but it is definitely Montana. All right, let's keep it rolling. Scoreboard pretty much unchanged. Melissa's still firmly in the lead.
Killing it.
Yeah, let's go to question 4. What year did Huck start his channel? Was it 2008, 2011, 2013, or 2015?
Damn, he blurred
I like that right there.
Blurt it out.
it.
Censored.
It's right there on his
Yeah.
channel, though. So if you're giving it a goog, if you're trying to go off to the side, it's right there on his channel.
Oh,
Yes, that is correct. 2011. Kind of split across the board.
Nice.
There.
Yeah.
One for every year there. It is 2011. Huck is an OG, in case y'all didn't know. He rips it up. And let's see. You got somebody moving up there, but Melissa
Jennifer
is
moving
still
up.
in the lead. Yeah, Jennifer moving up. Question number 5. What is the name of Crow's epic trail that he's hosted for 2 years running now? And this is how he actually runs here, if you didn't know.
That looks like explosive diarrhea.
That's the Taco Bell fireball right there.
Yeah.
I think that's how I felt after I ran away from that rattlesnake right there.
You had a little pep in your step. That was a good one. Yeah, everybody's locked in. It is the Alabama Triple Crown.
Yeah.
A lot of people going on that one. I don't even know if I would ever be able to do that because you guys just kill it. Anything else you want to? I'd give you a quick plug here, Crow, if you want to plug it real quick. I know you guys just finished it not too long ago, right?
Yeah, 3 trails, 3 days, 20 miles each day. Basically car camping and then hiking, day hike. It's a lot of fun. Great 3 trails in Alabama. So come next year, March, we'll do it again. Probably may do it three weekends in a row.
Going for the 3-peat. That's crazy. I know Metro's done it. I don't know. Have any other channels done it 2 years in a row?
2 years in a row. Gone Feral Squidly's done it 2 years in a row, but had a bunch this year. We had 20 people do it this year, 2 different weekends. So a lot of fun, man. It's a blast getting to know everybody, hiking with people I've never met before. It's awesome.
That's awesome. And you did it 2 weekends in a row, or did you take a weekend break in there? That's nuts.
I did it 2 weekends in a row. I thought I was going to die, but
The machine.
That is nuts. All right, quick look at the scoreboard here. Melissa still killing it. She knows her trivia of everybody who's here. Let's move on to the next one. Question 6. What mountain range is Ghost Mule's favorite and featured prominently in a lot of his videos? And I don't think this is an actual picture, but kind of looked nice. I think.
Anaconda Range.
That's up there in
The Beartooth Mountains,
yeah.
the Grand Tetons, Rocky Mountains, or the Anaconda Range.
my anaconda don't want none unless you meal, son.
You've been hanging out with Chad.
Locked in here. Yes, it is the Beartooth Mountains. Ghost Mule, why do you like him so much?
Well, it helps that I live near them, but
That works.
I think that they're right around the close proximity to Yellowstone, but they just get overlooked by so many people, and they're just really magnificent. They're great, great range of that captures the Montana and the Big Sky Spirit. They're the biggest mountain range in Montana, and yeah, I've just from an old Ohio boy to be able to live out here and hang out in their backyard, it's pretty darn awesome.
Looks beautiful.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. I've seen a lot of his videos that feature them, and it looks amazing. Hope to get up there pretty soon. All right. Melissa still in the lead, but John pulling up the scoreboards here, coming from behind, now in second place. So watch out for those double points. Question 7, where can you find Snackbox's favorite hoodie and trail? Same state. Is it Utah, California, Colorado, or Washington? It's kind of a T-ball one. I probably should have put this one up.
Yeah.
I thought it was Mississippi again.
Are there even trails in Mississippi?
I don't know.
Very wet.
You just lost like 3 subscribers for that. There we go. Locked in. It is Colorado. In case you didn't notice, the Melanzana hoodie is prominently featured on Snackbox's channel, and he has nothing but great things to say for it.
Smelly.
I drove by there just this morning.
Oh.
Give him a certain.
Did you? What'd you do? Did you stick your middle finger out the window or throw some stuff at the? No, I'm just kidding.
No, you can't really complain or like leave a Google review there unless you have a reservation and you show up at the right time. And if they don't have the review platform open, then you have to pay double and show up again 3 weeks later. It's an ordeal.
Yeah, it sounds pretty tedious.
Yeah.
All right, scoreboard here. Melissa is on fire. She's got the 3 streak going on here. But the others are not super far behind. You might think that that's a pretty big gap, but we could still close it here. Moving on to question number 8. It's a true or false. Dave likes uphills better than downhills. I'll let you read the GIF on that one.
I thought Dave.
I might be in the minority on this one
on
here
all
too.
Trails at all times, both ways to school in winter.
Split decision here. That is false, actually. I think I am in the minority here. I think I've heard somewhere that a lot of people prefer uphills. I actually prefer downhills. I just don't like sucking wind.
Dave just complains about everything, up or down.
That's true. That was a tricky question. Just a nonstop complainer, no matter what trail I'm on. Yeah, I actually prefer slamming my my knees and my feet more so than sucking wind going uphill. All right, let's take a look at the scoreboard on this one. Everybody kind of moving up a little bit. I think a couple of people moved up.
Killing everybody.
Yeah, she is.
Still going strong. Question 9, double points. Here we go. Last 2 questions. How many national parks does Utah have? Is it 5, 6, 3, or 7? They're actually number 3. This is Huck. I ended up kind of.
Oh, that's a good one still, though.
Yeah, what do you guys think? Does anybody else know this one? I think I might have known.
Is it 5?
Yeah, Snackbox says 5.
8.
Crow saying 5. All right, answers are in. It is 5. I don't know who got it, but it is 5, and they're actually number 3. I think California, Huck and I here, we got 9, right? And then Alaska is how many?
8.
Number 2.
Alaska, I think, has 8.
7 or 8.
Has 9.
It has
Alabama's got 12.
States.
Alabama has 12.
The Sipsey National Park. All right, let's see who moved. Somebody had.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Dang.
Killing it.
Melissa.
Not sure if we can cover this gap here for this final
Dang,
question.
Melissa.
Just throw it out there. All right, here we go with the final question. Question number 10 should also be double points. Here we go. Which one of us, as in the co-hosts, has met Nimblewool Nomad? And if anybody else did, I apologize, but I just kind of took this off of somebody's Instagram account. So there's your
I heard Bob met him.
your guess right there. Who was it? And your hint there is it's not me because I'm not up there. But here we go, locked in. It is Crow, indeed.
The myth amongst the legend amongst Muir boys here.
That's true. And nobody else has met him, right? I just want to make sure. I didn't confirm with anybody else. I don't think anybody else has met him.
Wish I have.
There we go. That's it. Let's see what the podium looks like.
What?
Ruth.
Good job.
Is that
Ruth and
that
number
icon
3.
has an ice cream in his
Number
head?
2. Yeah. John's got the snowman. Oh no, you mean the third place? Yep. And of course, Melissa kills it.
Wow.
And wins it. I don't know if I actually have your address, Melissa. I think she won my first ever giveaway, and she's coming back here with the trivia, slaying it on trivia. But hit me up on Instagram again, Melissa, and just refresh my memory, and I will get this Ulanzi selfie stick tripod with the ball head out to you. Awesome. That is the roundup, guys. Woo-hoo. First ever trivia in the books.
That's fun.
That was great, Dave.
Yeah, did you have fun? I had fun.
No, I didn't have fun. I lost miserably, but I had fun.
But you provide so much more rich entertainment, Crow.
If it makes you feel any better, I had a terrible time and I won.
I think, oh my God. You are revoked. You are no longer the champion, even though that's your last name.
I've just taken like 7 Benadryl, so that's why I think I didn't get it right.
You got a little troll there.
I think we need to find a way to do this and have a watch-along party for like Cocaine Bear or something. I think that would be like, how fun would it be for us to just watch that movie and then just talk over it? It'd be that's your assignment for the next week.
Science Theater 3000 Hiker Trash Edition.
Yeah,
it's up for Best Picture this year, right? It's up for Best Picture Academy.
It should be. That movie is absolutely incredible. And it got
like straight to Peacock.
Have you all seen it? I mean, I'm being serious.
I have not.
No.
It was in our little mountain theater, though. So
it's first of all, it takes place on Blood Mountain, which is on the AT. So I feel like we have it's based on a real story, but it's so over the top, jumps the shark from minute 1. So fun. We need to watch it and double down on it. We'll do a watch along, and all of us get just coked out of our minds.
Just show up with like powder underneath.
Guys.
I think that's a no-brainer. We got to do that. So
I feel like you could only get chatted on that one. Not so much.
Writing that one down off to the side here. Show ideas.
Yeah, I want Huck to show up and just be real quiet, but then once he starts talking, like a puff of white smoke comes right out of his nose. Hey guys.
Well, I think that's the perfect spot to end this live stream.
That's fun.
Thank you, everybody, for joining in. All my co-hosts here tonight, and everybody who joined the guest trivia. Might end up doing this one again. Had a lot of fun putting this one together. Hope you had fun playing along with us tonight. Yes, thank you very much, Ruth. Great job on the trivia as well. And thanks for Snackbox for kind of steering some of these comments here for me tonight as well. Appreciate every single one of you. Thanks for watching this week, guys, and we will see you on the next one. So long.
Everybody.
Take care.
Thanks.